Well, more than a dozen people scammed out of $1 million. 2 people have been arrested on a number of...
Yeah, Karen and Wendy, they say this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are a list of allegations listed in this 39-count indictment. Now, that individual, Earnest Williams...
Brace yourselves for a bombshell revelation. Earnest Williams, the husband of Steve Harvey Morning Show co-host Shirley Strawberry, is at the center of a jaw-dropping scandal. Facing a staggering 39-count indictment under the Georgia RICO Act, Williams' alleged 13-year con operation is nothing short of audacious. According to Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, Williams manipulated and swindled multiple victims for financial gain from 2009 to 2022.
$1 million stolen from more than 20 victims, and those are just some of those allegations that a man is facing.
Williams, accused of leveraging his marriage to Strawberry to boost his credibility, allegedly scammed over 25 victims out of more than $750,000. His deceitful actions included forging romantic relationships, issuing bad checks, and stealing vehicles. Even more shocking, his co-conspirator, Erica King, is accused of impersonating an attorney during court hearings. The DA's office is now urging other potential victims, predominantly women, to come forward and share their stories. This scandal is far from over.
Had his arraignment here at the Fulton County Courthouse earlier this week.
If you have had any dealings with King or Williams, call police.
Now delve into the scandal in detail. For those who don't know, Shirley Strawberry is a renowned radio personality, actress, and author, most notably recognized for her role as a co-host on the nationally syndicated radio program, The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Since the show's inception in 2000, Shirley has been an integral part of the program and has garnered a significant fan base throughout her tenure. Shirley's career began in her hometown of Chicago, Illinois, where she worked at various local radio stations before joining the Steve Harvey Morning Show. The show quickly gained immense popularity and now boasts a vast listenership across the United States. Shirley has established herself as a respected radio host, forging a strong connection with her audience through her relatability and honesty. These qualities have significantly contributed to the show's success.
You haven't watched the show.
I haven't watched the show, but this brother's on here. He had a family. He lost a family because...
In addition to her radio work, Shirley has also ventured into writing. Her first book, published in 2010, draws inspiration from the letters Shirley reads on the show, where individuals seek advice and guidance regarding their relationships. Shirley's multifaceted career as a radio host, actress, and author has solidified her position as a well-known and influential figure. Her contributions to the Steve Harvey Morning Show have played a significant role in its popularity, and her written work resonates with readers seeking relationship advice. However, Shirley's personal life took a dramatic turn with her marriage to Earnest Williams, a successful entrepreneur who owns a men's grooming business called Ernesto Cuts. Williams, who met Shirley in 2013, proposed to her in 2015 during a radio program showcasing their love and commitment.
For those of you that's listening, a man is walking in the room.
The couple got married later that year, with Shirley's longtime co-host Steve Harvey walking her down the aisle. Despite the apparent bliss, trouble loomed beneath the surface. Almost a year ago, Earnest Williams was arrested on multiple charges, sending shockwaves through Shirley's fans and the broader community.
And people paid good money for their services, but walked away with nothing. Police say it was all a scam.
The arrest revealed a disturbing pattern of fraud and deceit that spanned over a decade. Williams, who had been passing himself off as a flourishing businessman, was accused of defrauding at least 25 victims out of more than $750,000. The specific charges included forgery, theft, and impersonation, all meticulously planned and executed to manipulate his victims.
They claim Mr. Williams knowingly defrauded dozens out of thousands of dollars.
The initial investigation began with a case of rental fraud in Roswell, Georgia, involving Williams and his alleged co-conspirator, Erica King. The duo had reportedly convinced people to pay them for their business expertise, promising to grow their brands, missions, life goals, and social media followings. However, they never provided any services, leaving their victims defrauded of over $1 million in monetary and property loss.
$1 million fraud scheme and a lot of victims. This all happened through an alleged growth and coaching business, part of it run on social media.
The investigation uncovered a more extensive business scheme, with Williams and King facing multiple charges of fraud, forgery, and theft.
To 57-year-old Earnest Williams, or Nesto, and 46-year-old Erica King, or Erica Hughley, allegedly promised an improved life for a cost.
Williams, who also goes by Nesto, was accused of leveraging his marriage to Shirley Strawberry to boost his credibility. His deceitful actions included forging romantic relationships, issuing bad checks, and stealing vehicles. Even more shocking, his co-conspirator, Erica King, was accused of impersonating an attorney during court hearings. The DA's office urged other potential victims, predominantly women, to come forward and share their stories, indicating that this scandal was far from over.
Pretend to be a legitimate businessman, but he was stealing from people United States currency, vehicles, and really just taking advantage of people.
The recent trial has brought more details to light. Williams was indicted by a Fulton County grand jury on 39 counts of fraud, with documents filed stating that he engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity from December 2009 through June 2022. The charges paint a picture of a serial scammer who manipulated victims through the illusion of romantic or close personal relationships. His marriage to Shirley Strawberry was allegedly part of this scheme, using her high-profile celebrity status to coerce victims into believing his legitimacy as a prominent businessman.
Was married at the time that he married Shirley Strawberry.
The charges Williams faces are severe. If found guilty, he could face a 2 to 20-year sentence for 5 of the fraud counts, each exceeding $24,999 in value. Another 10 counts under $25,000 carry a 1 to 10-year sentence. Additionally, filing a false marriage license in Georgia could result in a 1 to 10-year prison sentence and a fine of $10,000. Williams is currently being held at the Cobb County Jail, with his next court appearance yet to be set.
Use those relationships to take money, vehicles, vehicle trailers, RVs, and other property from them.
The scandal's impact on Shirley Strawberry has been profound. She filed for divorce on April 17, though court records show they had been separated since March 2022. The revelations have undoubtedly tarnished her public image and raised questions about her awareness of her husband's activities. Did she truly know nothing of his deceit, or was she a pawn in his elaborate scheme? The court hearings and ongoing investigations will likely provide more answers as this scandal continues to unfold.
That Earnest Williams is a con man.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis spoke exclusively with Channel 2 about her decision to seek charges.
Now, let's dive into the additional drama surrounding Shirley herself, which has even dragged Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie into the fray. Fans were quick to accuse Shirley of pandering to her husband amidst the scandal. Allegations have surfaced that she attempted to hide Williams from the authorities and even wrote a letter to the judge pleading for his house arrest. But the most explosive revelation came just a few months ago when a series of phone conversations between Shirley and Ernesto from prison were leaked. In these phone calls, Shirley's desperation is palpable. She complains about her dire financial situation, stating,
I haven't gone to the mall to get some shoes or ordered them or anything, but I don't know if I can because I'm running out of money. I'm not rich.
No, I didn't say that. She should be able to go get you some shoes now.
This shocking disclosure paints a grim picture of Shirley's financial sacrifices, but the conversations revealed even more. Ernesto, while flirting with his mistress Sonia, brazenly remarked, I sure miss some good company though. I am not going to lie. This blatant infidelity, paired with his frequent calls to Sonia, 92 times compared to only 57 calls to Shirley between October 2022 and April 2022 and April 2023, adds another layer of betrayal to the scandal.
Yes, we've been married 8 years. You've been to jail, 3 times in 8 years?
The fallout didn't stop there. Shirley's leaked conversations included disparaging remarks about Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie. In one particularly damning call, Shirley claimed Marjorie looks at us as the help. This comment sent shockwaves through the entertainment community and prompted an emotional public apology from Shirley. Steve, I'm going to start by saying that my estranged husband is in jail. On those calls, you hear me saying that you were winded going up the stairs at your home and that Marjorie looks at us as the help. Right here and now, I want to apologize to you and Marjorie. Steve Harvey, taking the high road, responded graciously, saying, we have known about this right after it happened, but we can't get in nobody's marriage like, girl, what are you doing? What are you feeling? But we didn't want to talk about it. Despite his support, the damage to Shirley's reputation was already done, and the public began to question her role as an advice giver on the show. But Shirley's troubles didn't end there. Further reports revealed that police had seized her truck and her $200,000 wedding ring to pay restitution to Williams' victims. In a heated phone call, Williams asked incredulously, what truck? To which Shirley responded, the same officer that arrested you was there, Officer Fields, the little white lady. I guess you've been following me.
And I said, well, what are you going to do with my truck? What does my truck have to do with this? They said it's for the victims. They may need it to pay back the victims, some of the victims.
The scandal surrounding Shirley Strawberry is a cautionary tale of deception, betrayal, and the perilous intersection of personal and professional lives. Her story, once one of success and relatability, has become a tragic narrative of a woman caught in the web of her husband's deceit. The court hearings and ongoing investigations promise to reveal more, keeping the public eagerly watching each new development. As the saga unfolds, one cannot help but speculate. Was Shirley merely an innocent bystander, or did she play a more significant role in her husband's schemes? The truth, as it comes to light, will undoubtedly reshape the public's perception of the once beloved radio host. For now, the airwaves are abuzz with speculation, and the next chapter in this scandal promises to be as gripping as the last.
Let me say this, that wasn't funny.
Public opinion on the scandal has been fervent and divided. Fans of the Steve Harvey Morning Show have taken to social media to express their shock and dismay over the unfolding events. One fan sarcastically remarked, "Shirley, now she is going to read her own strawberry letter on the air." This comment reflects the disbelief and irony felt by many, given Shirley Strawberry's role in offering advice on relationships and personal issues. Another fan noted, well, Ernesto said he wanted to be famous. His wish has been granted. This sentiment captures the cynicism and frustration directed toward Earnest Williams, whose criminal actions have thrust him into the limelight for all the wrong reasons. What do you think about Shirley Strawberry's involvement? Was she an innocent bystander or part of the scheme? And how do you feel about the impact the scandal has had on her role as an advice giver on the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time